I have a cigarette in my mouth, and the room was like made of cinder blocks for some reason. It's the worst hotel I've ever been in. They put you in hotels that you're right. You have to, like, I would have to check the sheets for bed bugs, where you like lift it up and you stare at the sheets for a minute and just see if the sheets kind of move a little bit, and it's so gross and creepy. And like I've stayed in so many places, dude. I've stayed in places where I'll never forget this. I was in Alabama and I got to this hotel and I turned on the air conditioning and fireflies all came out of the air conditioner. And I called onto the front desk and I was like, yeah, there's fireflies like all in my room. It's like a planetarium in here. And they go, yeah, yep, it's that time of year. And I was like, right, but I don't want to be in a room filled with fireflies. Could I get another room? And they're like, they're gonna be in all the rooms. And I was like, yeah, could I just take my chances? So they give me a new room. I don't see any fireflies. I turn on the air, I go to bed, and everything's lit up with fireflies. So then I called down to the front desk. And I'm like, I seriously need like another room. I can't just sleep in a room filled with bugs. And they're like, you want us to send an exterminator? And I was like, I guess. And they go, all right. So this dude shows up, no joke, knocks on the door.
How
And it's
was
just
that
like,
even an option? Like that's so insane that we're
oh,
gonna send a bug guy over to a fucking
yeah.
hotel room in the middle of the night.
But it wasn't a bug guy. It was the maintenance guy there who was just pissed that I had even called down. So he knocks and I open up the door and he's like, yeah, you got the firefly problem? And I'm like, yeah. I'm not kidding. He takes off one shoe and then he stands on my bed with his filthy other shoe and starts crushing all the bugs with his shoe. So just like smearing like green firefly glow in the dark stuff everywhere. And then he finally kills close to all of them and he goes, all set, Your Highness. And I was like, uh, yes, sir. And then he just walks out.
And
And
was this
like,
when you were like featuring or like start
yeah,
head?
yeah. I was
Okay.
middling. Yeah, it was middling in Alabama, and that was one of many, many stories. Dude, there's so many places where I got put up where it was just, dude, hookers. I remember this drugged out hooker was just banging on my door one night. She's just like, I need a lighter, and I have a cigarette in my mouth, and the room was like made of cinder blocks for some reason. It's the worst hotel I've ever been in, and you almost don't see that many because even like the Red Roofs and other like extended stays, like hotels that are basically just used for human trafficking, still try to like pepper it up a little bit now.
Yeah.
They try to have like a lot of the like rundown hotels you really don't even see like you used to see. But yeah, I'm just like in there smoking and I'm like, I don't have any I don't have any a lighter. I don't smoke. She's like, I need a fucking lighter, and just she's just kicking on the fucking door. And I look outside and I can see her, but I can also see a guy standing next to her, like hiding, like by the door. So I know that if I open the door, this guy's gonna club me and they're gonna rob me. So I call down to the front desk, and the guy's like, yeah, she does that. And he's like, don't open it. Trust me, don't open it. I was like, oh, okay. I'm
How
like,
is
should we
this a
call the
repeated issue and not like it just
yeah.
it's fucking ridiculous, man.
Wouldn't call the cops, wouldn't do anything. They're like, yeah, it's just, and she was just this cracked out whore, and I'm like 21, 22 years old, scared. I have no money. I have nowhere to go. I have one credit card, which I just use for hotels, which I only got because when I first did the road, I did the Atlanta Punchline, and they like, we need a card for incidentals. And I was like, I don't have a credit card. I ain't give you money. And they're like, no, we need a credit card if you want a hotel.
And you
So I
just
had to like have my mom call put down a credit card.
Jesus Christ. So
I never wanted debt like that, so I never got one. Now I'm just, now I have to. But
how did